Hello YouTubers. Okay, what we've been doing lately is I've been playing with the battery banks I burned up, and let me show you one of them. I've taken all apart and checked each individual battery, and only one of them was out of whack, and it's been replaced by a battery out of another unit. And so this one is pretty much ready to go. It's just sitting here and it's normalizing itself because the batteries are basically all hooked together as one. And I'll show you what it's about. This is the battery pack right here, and as you can see, it's a number of different cells, and on this side they're connected through those plates basically top to bottom, and on this side over here they're basically connected side by side. This allows, it's actually 6 batteries together, and then there's 8 groups of 6 batteries. So that's how it ends up being 24 volts. And this wiring here is the battery management system. Right now it's totally unhooked, but there are built-in little tabs here to hook the wires together, so you can monitor each group of the cells, which is what the battery management system does. And as you can see, you look at this, and I looked at that from before, and you go, oh boy, look at that, it goes into this big square thing, and I thought that was the battery management system when they arrived, but as you can see, it's just a plug. So anyway, like I said, it was my stupidity that made these things screw up. So this one is actually all charged up, and if you look at my little voltmeter here, it's running like 33.4 volts, 33.6.7, somewhere in there. Let the meter kind of adjust slide, but they're normalizing or equalizing between each other. And so this one should be good to go once I get a battery management system on it. It is a little bit overcharged, but it's not as bad as being undercharged. And hopefully this pack will turn out alright, because all the batteries are within 0.1 volts of each other. Now let's go over here to this other battery pack. And as you can see, it's been dismantled. The batteries that are still in the rack have, what I do is I take it apart halfway like this, and then I can test each individual cell, and then the other bunch of cells are loose, so they're easy to test as well. But the ones still in the rack there, they're all good. But as you can see, the numbers of them that are out of the rack, I lost quite a few batteries out of this one. Most of these are reading about 0.2 volts, which according to internet sources means that they have been discharged to the point that there's, I guess, little spikes or something that forms in the interior of the batteries being that low, which actually helps short the battery out. So they're, according to the internet, not salvageable. So I will have to replace these. These sitting out front here are got a higher voltage, but they don't match what's going on in the actual pack there. So these might actually be usable, but those over there I've lost. So we can buy replacement ones for them. They run about $6 a piece. And I'm going to tear apart the next rack, find out how many batteries are good, how many batteries are bad, and maybe I can put them together and salvage one rack out of 2 or whatever, and we'll see where we go. But anyway, this is where we're at so far. I'm going to tear apart the other 2 racks today. Biggest problem is right now I don't have a really good table space to to do with them, because it does take up a little bit of room, because with the airplane in the hangar, as you can see, the table has been kind of utilized for other things. So anyway, this is where we're at with the battery packs. Hopefully I can salvage one or two, maybe three, if I get lucky. And as you can see, the airplane's still sitting in here. I have the parts ordered. They should come this week to begin the work on it, to bring it back up and get the annual and stuff done on it. But anyway, there's our battery pack. Like I said, this one is, we only found one battery that was kind of wonky. And so it's put back together, ready to go, except for the battery management system, which I have a friend who says he has one or two that might work. So this is where we are right now. The wind and solar systems are basically shut down until I have some batteries to put the energy in. So this is where we're at. And if you have any questions, let me know. But otherwise, have a good day.